The diorama is a completely artificial form that's meant to be completely realistic, that is convincing as realism. And so you have all the tricks of the trade, and you have all the skill of the people creating it.
A lot of people come and they want to know how these dioramas are made. Probably a good example to start with would be the wolf diorama here at the Bell Museum. And one of the first things they would do is visit the site. The foreground preparator, Walter Breckenridge, and Francis Lee Jaques, who was the diorama artist, traveled to the North Shore. Jaques made sketches, took photographs. Breckenridge made molds of the rocks, collected plants, and brought all these back to the museum.
One diorama from the time of planning to completion sometimes took a year or better, doing all the plant work, the taxidermy, the painting, the construction of everything.
Every leaf, every plant in these dioramas is accurate and identifiable to the species. And so an incredible amount of detail and time-consuming effort went into these. Jaques was a highly skilled artist. He worked from a thorough knowledge of wildlife, gained from years as a hunter, taxidermist, woodsman, and draftsman.
The shape of things has always given me the most intense satisfaction. Such beauty. One wants to make it available to others. I speak of my particular path. Just paint the thing as it looks. Only, if possible, more so.
He really had this incredible sense of atmospheric perspective, needed to create this illusion that you could look into this vast space and get lost in this background painting.
So a really well done diorama, you lose your sense of where the foreground ends and the background begins. Our Lake Pepin diorama has the sandbar that the point juts out into the painting. It's just a continuation of the foreground.
The illusion is of realism, that the animals are alive, that the place is real physically, that space extends as far as we think it does. It has to be a convincing illusion, although, as we know, it's just a small little room, brilliantly constructed, brilliantly lit. When you start looking for it, you realize how clever and skilled the creators are.
I enjoyed every bit of it. I got so engrossed with those habitat groups that I sometimes forgot to go home, actually. I really loved doing this work. Now I was blessed, I guess.